This is Arun Jacob, your friendly and frank licensed New Zealand immigration advisor as well as education advisor. My team and I, we love to create study and settlement pathways for international students who like to come and study in New Zealand and make this your long term home as well. Today's video, I'm going to talk about those students who have been trying to get a student visa to other countries other than New Zealand, I mean, and their student visa has been rejected, and now they're considering as New Zealand as an option for them to look forward to going there and studying and establishing yourself. Well, in the first instance, do not be dejected if your student visa has been rejected to any other country. I mean, it is part and parcel of the immigration process that they will evaluate, and sometimes they will adjudicate your application as not good enough to match the requirements for that particular country. So there can be rejections. There's a possibility that also the person or the company that presented your visa did not do it in the right manner, and because of which the assessing visa officer decided that it did not match all the criteria and the requirement for grant of a student visa. So that is the other reason why you would have been rejected. So I understand it is a very, very disappointing moment. I've had a couple of visa rejections during my younger days when I was seeking to go to other countries. So I still feel the pain of that visa rejection, and it can weigh very, very heavily on your mind, and it could be quite debilitating. But do not lose heart if you were a genuine student and your visa was rejected according to you. That it could have been dealt with in a better manner. I think you need to look at New Zealand quite seriously, because there are a few things about the way New Zealand student visa applications are, assessed and processed by the visa officers of Immigration New Zealand. And one of the most important word that I would like to use in relation to the student visa processing is the word fairness. I think each and every Immigration New Zealand visa officer looks at the application in fairness. They give it due attention. They give it enough benefit of doubt, and then even despite all that, if there is still a concern in their mind, is when they reject a particular visa application. But by and large, they do take a very, very fair approach to the processing of the student visa applications, and they also do not let the fact that a previous student visa rejection has occurred to some other country. Yes, they will try to understand why that happened, but as long as it was not for fraudulent reasons, or for reasons like you were trying to introduce fake document into your application and trying to deliberately mislead those immigration authorities. Immigration New Zealand officers do take a fair and open view, and they will assess your application on the merit of your application, and not based on the fact that there was a previous visa rejection. So I can state this confidently, having dealt with Immigration New Zealand for almost 15 years now, and we have, my company and I, my team and I, we have presented numerous cases where there was a previous visa rejection to other countries, and we assessed it. Especially myself as a licensed immigration advisor, I'm able to look at it and understand where the problem was, and then we are able to provide a rectification for what happened with your previously rejected visa. In fact, there was a time when we even ran an advertisement which said, "Has your visa been rejected to other countries? Congratulations, now you can choose New Zealand." So it was a tongue-in-cheek sort of an advertisement, but sometimes very good students, sometimes genuine students who are applying for other countries like US or Australia or UK or Canada or some of the other countries, when they get rejected, they consider New Zealand as a backup option, and we are quite delighted to work with good quality students like that who were denied a visa to some other country. And I think sometimes it is a case of loss for those countries and a gain for New Zealand, because we end up with a very good student coming and studying in this country. Likewise, it is a gain for you as well, because you end up coming to one of the safest, nicest, cleanest, most happening and most welcoming countries on earth as well. So it could be a win-win situation. So if your student visa has been rejected, I don't think you should lose heart. I think what you need to do is you need to contact the AJV team immediately. We will have a look at your previous visa rejection letter, and then advise you whether we would be willing to take up your case. And once we take up your case, we will do it only when we are reasonably certain, reasonably confident that we can fight and get a successful outcome for your student visa. So do not let the burden of a student visa rejection weigh on your heart and your mind. Just reach out to AJV. We are a professional organization headed by a licensed immigration advisor like myself, and we will absolutely put our best effort forward for any good student who deserves to be in New Zealand, because New Zealand deserves good students, and AJV exists to serve good students and help you to come to New Zealand and create a long-term future for yourself in this beautiful country. Hope this video was useful for you to consider applying for New Zealand in case your student visa was rejected to some other country. Do get in touch with us as quickly as you can. And please share this video with your family and friends. And as always, thanks for watching my videos, and I look forward to making some more. Kia ora.